Welcome to the new episode of Urdhva-gītā podcast. We are discussing about the qualities of the recipient of Bhagavad-gītā, the message of the Bhagavad-gītā. If we have to absorb the real spirit of the Bhagavad-gītā, then the recipient needs to have certain qualities, and those qualities can be studied by observing the qualities of Arjuna. Arjuna had a great inquiring spirit. One of the qualities of Arjuna was he had a great inquiring spirit. Athato Brahma Jignas. Human life means we should have inquiring spirit. Why I am suffering in this world? Where did I come from? Where I am going? What is death? These kind of inquiring spirit makes us a real good candidate, a good student of the Bhagavad-gītā. We studied this inquiring spirit in the previous episode. Now, we are going to the next important part, the speaker's quality. Where did Sri Krishna receive the authority as a speaker? Why he should be considered as an authority? We saw one dimension, that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Arjuna accepted him like that, Parabrahma Paramadhama. Because not only in all the Vedic literatures, in every page of the Gita, he himself is proclaiming as Bhagavan. But not only that, many of the great rishis, the sages of ancient times, like Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and all the great teachers in India like Madhvacharya, Adi Shankara, all have accepted Narayana Para, that Sri Krishna is the Supreme Personality. But there is another property of Sri Krishna, that he descends from the higher realms. Lord Krishna descends from the higher realms. So that means there are higher and lower realms in the universe. And the higher realms are spiritual realms, which has properties completely opposite to the material realms. And Lord Krishna is a master of the higher realm. Higher realm is a realm of pure knowledge, pure bliss, and eternal existence. So from there he descends for a certain purpose to the lower realms, like this planet Earth is a lower realm, where we are troubled by birth, death, old age, and disease, and there is every step there is danger, suffering, chaos. So he descends into this lower realms to teach us the real purpose of life, especially to the human beings, because they have to execute a certain mission to perfect their lives. Whenever there is complete forgetfulness in the society of the real purpose of human life, there is a descent of Lord Sri Krishna, and that is technically called avataram. So different avatars have tried to do this, leave out their literatures, and did wonderful activities by which we can take advantage of. Many of the human beings try to awaken, but a few of them actually try to enter the spirit of understanding of one's position. One's constitutional position is called dharma. The soul's constitutional position is called dharma. So only when one becomes interested in recovering one's constitutional position, the Bhagavad-gītā makes sense and he can delve into its mysteries and secrets. Actually, at the present situation, in the lower realms, we are all swallowed by the serpent of ignorance. It's called nescience. The swallowed means we are already inside. We cannot see anything outside. We are swallowed by this time serpent. Kala Sarpa, it is technically called in Sanskrit. It's the time serpent. And when we are swallowed, it's only the mercy of the Lord. It's only the mercy of the beings who descend from the higher realm, like Sri Krishna, whose teachings we can take advantage and come out of this clutches of the time serpent, Kala Sarpa. Especially in human beings, human life, this is our main mission, to understand we are swallowed by this nescience, by this ignorance, and try to escape by taking advantage of these teachings of the Bhagavad-gītā. So for this purpose he spoke the Bhagavad-gītā, making his friend Arjuna as a student. Arjuna was selected as a student because of his intimacy and because of his being a devotee of Sri Krishna. Arjuna was not in ignorance. He is an eternal associate of the Lord. So he is above all ignorance. He is a Siddha Bhakta. But he plays the role. He plays the role here, and there is a particular potency of the Lord called Yogamaya potency, which puts Arjuna into a role of ignorance so that he can ask the right questions on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He can ask the right questions to which Sri Krishna can respond the various solutions to the problems of life. So Bhagavad-gītā has very wonderful questions of Arjuna, very relevant questions of Arjuna, which every living being can relate to those questions, because we face those questions as problems in our day-to-day life. So the Lord took advantage of those questions and revealed the science and mystery of Bhagavad-gītā, so that the future generations can utilize these teachings for generations together, for millions of years, and chalk out the plan of life. Because human life, we need a plan to perfect the mission of human life. We need a plan, because any mission needs a plan, friends. Army mission or a military mission, everything needs a plan, pros and cons and infrastructure and everything. You need to have a plan. So like that, human life needs to have a plan to perfect the mission of knowing, of re-establishing our relationship with Krishna, and also to awaken our constitutional position. And for chalking out this plan, we need to understand the book, the planning book, the project management book of knowledge of human life, that is Bhagavad-gītā. So Sri Krishna spoke, making Arjuna as a student, and Arjuna played that role of being in ignorance so that the questions can come out. Though he is a perfected devotee, this is called a drama, the Leela. He comes here along with the Lord. He descends together to enact this entire thing so that we can take this knowledge and perfect our life. So friends, the key words in this episode is when we just understand the descent of the higher being, the supreme being, into the lower realms. And we should understand our position of being swallowed by the serpent of time, Kala Sarpa. Please be aware of this. Otherwise, we cannot perfect our human life. And then when we are aware of this, we can take advantage of this Bhagavad-gītā science to chalk out the plan to perfect our mission of human life. Thank you very much, everyone. Hare Krishna. Let's meet together in the next episode of Urdhva-gītā, the inverted tree of life. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Have a great day.